Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Tish, the Growing Gardener, with a little garden update. It has been a minute, and it looks like a jungle out here. A lot of good stuff happening, and a lot of other stuff happening in the garden, which is normal for gardening. Don't ever let anybody tell you that gardening is easy. All right, been doing some harvesting and got to get out here and do some feeding. Lost my mangoes about this big that I had here. Plant blew over from some wind, didn't realize it, and need to put this in a heavier pot. But the good news is, guess what? Got more mangoes. After those fell off, it flowered again and got 4 that were pollinated, and so waiting on those. Okay, herbs are soaring. There is that rocket, that arugula. Everything is looking pretty good. Looking wonderful. Harvested some chamomile today for my daughter, and some thyme and some herbs. She came grocery shopping, y'all, over here, and so just waiting on some other stuff to come in with this wonderful heat that they love. Okay, so this was one soul peppermint I took out of the soil that came from seed that dropped over here from last season, and that's what it looks like now. Okay, isn't that crazy? Need to put a little dye in here because this algae is getting out of control in the pond, and I don't see the fish, but they're in there. Letting this lettuce bolt for seed, so it's doing that. Got that tarragon and some dwarf tomato here. Look at those sunflowers, oh my God. So this green eggplant from seed is coming in, looking beautiful. I can't wait for that. Got those black beauties, looking beautiful. Gotta, like I said, get out here and feed these babies. They're potted, but you keep them fed and they do wonderful. Avocado is growing exponentially. Got these herbs. Got that holy Tulsi basil. This is really good for your adrenal system, guys, for thyroid conditions and stuff like that. Wonderful stuff. Got that lemon thyme here and rue, and more celery here. That's that cutting celery down there. More rocket, and this is lime basil. Nope, Tulsi basil, holy basil. Got that oregano here, looking good, and some peppers coming on here. That looks wonderful. So, yeah. So, it's been raining, so I've not been able to get out here. I gotten some of the grass. Well, let me say hubby got some of the grass out of these beds. I put some onion in here, but need to get this in the compost. Some more beautiful, beautiful thyme here. Oh, that smells so freaking good. And the little carpenter bees love that. But a lot of stuff to be cleaned up. Okay. Got this grass and this strawberry here that needs to come out. Of course, without pulling the strawberries. I've just let these kind of run, these runners run into the asparagus bed here, because asparagus and strawberries grow well together. I did have to put some more cucumber here because cucumber beetle got to these and caused some bacterial wilt. They're notorious for that. But Succession planted a lot of stuff, so just waiting on those things. This is some wild lettuce. Anyway, this is good for removing toxins out the body. A lot of stuff that grows in your yard you think are weeds are actually very healthy for you. Got that chive here, and this okra. This is an African variety, I think, called Tintin. And these leaves are edible. The stalks are edible. The fruit, the pods are edible. The whole plant of the okra is edible. Got some purslane interplanted in there. Got this amaranth. Got that trombosino squash binding up. A lot of amaranth over here, guys, and need to start harvesting some of that and steaming and freezing it. Got those Jerusalem artichokes in the corner back there. Got a California Wander in this pot. Thinking about moving that so it can get more sun. Got sage carrots and some other stuff in this bed, but we've been getting rain that's not forecasted, y'all, and so things are overgrown. Okay, got to get out here and get this stuff cleaned up. Okay, Rebecca, beautiful black eyed Susan, kind of coming in amongst all these tomatoes and stuff. We did harvest a bunch of stuff today. These are delicious, y'all. So delicious. Miss a lot of them because there's so much out here. Okay, it's just too much out here. Got that hyssop and potatoes, guys. So I didn't harvest I left them in the barrel. I dug them up from out the soil. Didn't get all of them. I need to turn this over on a tarp and get the rest. But doggone it, it rained on us heavily last night. Wet my soil, so I need to let that dry out again. Okay, so got those black cherry tomatoes over here, if you can see it. Harvested some of those. Need to stake that. Okay, and got these lemons looking really good. Okay, they're just all over the place. Okay, so lots of lemons, guys, coming in. Not seeing any limes yet. So this tree had pretty much died back over the winter. We had some power outages, and I take these in the winter to this back section here that has a fan heater and lights, grow lights and stuff back there, but power outage and forgot to bring them in the house, so it died all the way back, and once again comes back for me. Then got all these mints, got that pineapple mint back there, and tomatillo coming on. So more of the look at those Thai chilies, looking wonderful. Got the oranges coming back in. Let me bring this down some so you can see them here. They're all in, coming in all over the calamanda in here. No lemons here. Harvested some beets. And got this pink tongue eggplant. I want to show you some of these beets. Harvested some of the bigger ones, so I was trying to see if I could find, there's some Chioggia in here and cylindrical beets and some other varieties, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some more in. Got the purple potatoes in that red bin there. Horseradish root back there. It's like I said, a jungle out here. Okay. Got some raspberries coming on this bush raspberry here. Hopefully get an abundant amount this year. Some California Wonder over here, and whew, things have gone insane out here. Super Sweet 100s down there. Got that spinach lettuce here, okay, and that purple Lady Bok Choy. Got this chocolate mint. Started off as one little piece. I thought it had died from the cold, you know, that we had. But this is what it's looking like, guys. Lots of mint. Super Sweet 100s everywhere. So, lettuce here with habanero. Got that garlic chive and that bush pickle cucumber here. They're pretty much dying back. I need to re-sow some more stuff. Got some ground cherry here. That looks like it's almost ready. Here's one. Looks really good. Okay. So these you plop open. And you got that. Those are so good. Gotta eat that. Tastes like pineapple. But I know you can't see them, but pepper here, peppers back there. I usually will let some grass grow in my bed as ground cover to keep the soil moist, to keep it from drying out so fast, guys. Okay. Grass knows what it's doing. Puts nutrients in the soil and all kind of stuff, okay? Been picking from this cucumber here. Have not gotten anything from that sambar cucumber. Sambar, I'm sorry. They have not fruited, but they are growing. And I'm gonna do some feeding, okay? Got a Super Sweet 100 here. Got some Henderson lima beans in here and tomatillos, some pepper back here. That needs to, let's see. Yeah, banana pepper. Yeah, some collards here. And so, like I said, everything's a mess. Got that silver Yamato watermelon back here. So, let me show you if you can see it. There's one right there. There's one right there. You can see it, yeah. So, and others in there that I can't zoom in on. There's different varieties of melons back there. Okay. So, they're doing wonderful. Then, I've got, so this baby here full of fruit. So these, look at those limbs. So the fruit is so heavy. I'm not thinned it out, okay? I'm just gonna be honest. I was hoping the squirrels would come taste some of this stuff, and but look at this. They have just seriously, Puda, what are you over there doing?
There's another dog.
Yeah. So this bed, I've got some cardinal basil back there, and so my greens, you can see those. That one is just getting tore up, okay? And so I got to do some spraying. Got a Sun gold cherry in here. Okay. And goji berry. Harvested some today to freeze, get in smoothies. This is a superfood, guys. These are, I saw them for $130 for a pound of these jokers. Okay, that goji berry is not a joke. Like, okay, I'm gonna eat it right now. Got that Kona squash here. Okay, harvested some broccoli. They'll send out side shoots. That's just sun scalp. Got some melon in this bed back here. But look what happened to my peach. Y'all see that? Okay. From all this fruit came out here, and so hubby cut it with a chainsaw. I got that, but whole branch of fruit here, y'all. And when I tell you these peaches are delicious, okay? It's just too many of them. I'm like talking to the squirrels at this point. Like, y'all come on, okay? Come get your stuff. These have got to come off. Look, the birds have been pecking them. My daughter came and picked some of these. These are juicy. These are, this is insane. This one has got to go. Cut that out, actually. But these are so big on this tree. This is that frost peach, guys. That's a contender peach. But this whole thing is getting trimmed back. Where those branches in there, where the leaves start, I'm cutting it right there. So next year, I won't have to be worrying about this stuff like this. So, got that candy roaster squash back here, y'all. Okay, I don't know if you can see that one back there. There's also several more. I've got spaghetti squash over here, pineapple, beefsteak, tomato, eggplants, and these are so good. Those beans are delicious. Okay, did some sauteed some. Got basil here, letting sunflower for the bees and the butterflies. But I was trying to, I just harvested lemon tomatoes. I'll upload some pictures. Got the flower bed back there with some shishito peppers that are on. This has had its heyday. I'll show you the harvest of all the squash that came off of these. They just haven't come up yet. Actually, this one, I just need to get the leaves, these extra leaves. Got that onion in there. Lots of onion, y'all, in here. Yellow onion, white onion under these that need to, I just harvest them when I need them. Got that banana tomato over here. Brussels sprouts doing wonderful, coming in. Also, delicata squash in here, looking good. Okay. Oof. Can't wait for this. It is a winter squash, y'all. Okay. Got some over there in there with the Roma tomato back there. It's hiding back in there. Okay. You can see it back in there. Here it is. So hiding back in there with that. I thought it was a watermelon in here somewhere. And so had this blue Hubbard squash as a trap crop, okay, to get that vine borer, and it worked actually. But these need to be fed, okay. Got some chili peppers back here. There is an eggplant right there. Been harvesting from this tomato here, and waiting on these peppers. More ground cherry here, and this is pokeweed. Went on ahead and dropped that down because I didn't want the seeds to fall. Lots of stuff in here. Got my collards, and there's squash in here, believe it or not. Right here, get this down. There's some honey nut squash in here. Okay, and it's coming up the vine here, up the trellis. So it's seeking the sun. Got some aromas in there. You can see them, and that dill, bouquet dill. So got a muscadine grape here. This is a sweet dumpling squash, and there's one there coming in. And I'm hoping that it got, I did hand pollinated. There's some more aromas back there. Just picked a bunch of those. This corn, y'all, has grown so much. Okay, got a head here. Got a ear here, and these sunflowers are wonderful. But these are starting to tassel. Got those tassels, so waiting on these others to put on some ears. Harvested some blackberries today. Got a bowl full of those. Okay. And some other berries. So they're just all over the place here. If you can see them. Looking beautiful. Okay. Lots of shoots. I'll bring this one up and stake it, these new shoots, because they'll put on fruit next year. Raspberries. These raspberries are bailing out, but I've got the white raspberry still coming in. Got those coming in there. The grapes are looking good. I don't know if you can see them. Looking good. Not ready yet, but looking good. Got figs. And guys, I don't know if you can see that here. Where is that? There's one. And they're coming in here. Got those figs coming in. Yeah, come on in, y'all. Gotta harvest these potatoes. I'm just waiting on those vines to die back some more. Got those Japanese turnips. We'll harvest some more of those, and that Molokia Egyptian spinach there. Another Celeste fig. Got that callaloo. Okay. Jamaican spinach. Some tomatillo here. Just re-sowed some tatumi squash here. They're more vine borer resistant and squash bug resistant, disease resistant. Got some bait alpha, or what are these? Cucumbers. They may not be bait alpha, y'all. These might be Armenian cucumbers. Got some beans back there. Let me see if you can see the bean in there. There's one. So beans back there, okay. And look at those sunflowers. They're mammoth sunflowers, okay. Yeah. Got this 1010 okra, African variety amongst the purple lady bok choy. It is shading that out for me. Got that nasturtium shaded out by all of this mammoth sunflowers. So that whole sunflower is edible. Got nothing but male flowers. Oh, take that back. Finally seeing females. Okay. There's one there with fruit behind it. So initially on this one, all I was seeing was males. I was like, where are my females at? But I did feed it 10, 10, 10. This kale, I can cut it all the way back and look at it. Don't tell me kale won't grow in the heat. Of course, got it blocked by some stuff. Okay, got that zinnia here. She's a beauty. This Chardonnay, Napa Chardonnay, okay, tomato, right? Okay, this baby right here is so good, okay? Literally tastes like an apple wine, okay? I'm gonna eat that. Sweet potato. Got that yacon here. Can't wait for that yacon, guys. Cannot wait. I always forget to show you guys this little area because I just established this year. Did one here, not finished with that. Put some charcoal, ash from the wood we burn, and soil here from under the pool. Got sweet potato in here, Japanese purple variety with some squash here. Elder green beans trellis in here. That nectarine. So I'll show you the fruit because I keep forgetting about this stuff, right? These pears, guys, are looking wonderful. Nice and juicy. So I got Bartlett and Andrew pears on this tree. Okay, that's that Bing cherry has grown exponentially. Okay, nectarine tree here, grown exponentially. Okay, still got the nectarines on here. Okay, just waiting on those, guys. I've got, of course, these Asian pears here, lots of them on this tree. Okay, they're looking so delicious. Okay, need to feed her some more, let her get bigger. And of course, oh, that one right there, oh, that's got to come inside. This one is ready, guys. That one is soft, sweet. I can see it. So anyway, yeah, like I said, looking like a whole jungle out here, and got to get out here, do some feeding and take care of some stuff. Otherwise, thank you, Lord, okay, for all you're doing. This is Tish, the Growing Gardener. Go ahead and like and subscribe to the page. God bless you, and God keep you always.